to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds, because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. David Harris in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now Palmer to throw on second down. He gets it to Sims, complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a third down. They'll try to run for it with Crowell. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. On first down, it's Palmer. A screen complete to Crowell. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Panthers.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now, Petty will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Doug Baldwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Panthers add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of control.
And now it's blocked, and all the defense has it. There he goes left side. The 40, 20, 10. And they bring this all the way back the other way for 2 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And the defense lines up looking for one final stop.
And they will be playing for the pass in this situation, not expecting any type of a run.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw, and he finds Julius Thomas. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it. But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Give them 13 on the pickup there. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st down. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. From the 2-yard line now, it's 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit. But his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with an extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. But that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up? Or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
And the play clock running down, so Mike Tomlin burns a timeout. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So now this will be, in all likelihood, to force overtime. And he has got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They have to kick it here, right? I mean, no question.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is special teams time all the way. Coaches have it on their play sheet. This amount of time, you don't take chances.
Looking at the cheat sheet, see what they do. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these 2 teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Still trying to digest the final moments of the game. What a fantastic drive to win it.
To see the winning team execute, stay calm and in the moment, and get it done, it really was a thing of beauty to conclude this game.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.